Hello everybody, it is Sharkunner here, and today I'm going to be talking about Sashley and all the lies she has told. Now I'm going to be looking into her past, seeing all the stuff she has done, and interviewing even some of the people close to her. Take for example, her ex-boyfriend. Now before this video starts, do not harass any of the people mentioned in this video. That is not my intention. My intentions are to shine light on a situation that has been grossly misconstrued and not many people know about. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get into this video. Now this all started when I got a mysterious friend request from a person I didn't recognize. Now when I accepted his friend request, he said,
"Dude, I saw some comment on your video saying you're 14. Is that true? Do you know who I am? Like, I'm just curious, like, do you know who I am?"
And then sent a voice message to me. Now I didn't know who that was at the time, but I was soon about to figure out. I am her ex, the one she said abused her and all this stuff. Making those videos was effectively blasphemy to a young audience. Now I actually wanted concrete proof that this was actually the real deal and not just somebody trying to impersonate another person. So then he sent me this.
You can obtain $1 when you're British.
I can get one from my post office if I really want to.
Alright, have to.
The voices matched up exactly, and on top of that he sent me a video which I will not be disclosing in this because he has specifically told me not to. But yeah, I then confirmed that this was Sashley's boyfriend, and then I could actually go on and actually investigate what was happening and get his side of the story, because what other people were misconstruing him as is this abusive liar that did all this stuff to her, while Sashley was this completely innocent person who did absolutely nothing to deserve anything. Now before we get started, he explicitly mentioned to me that the whole situation is not a good person, bad person thing. It's a massive moral gray area where I am of the opinion that both of us did horrific things. However, I'm the one who got thrown under the bus. Basically saying that there isn't really a good person or a bad person in the situation, more gray zones than anything. But I'm still going to use my perspective to try to see who is in the right and who is in the wrong in this situation. So yeah, without any further ado, let's get into this video. Now when I was asking him about the relationship she had with Sashley, this is what he had to say on it.
Yeah, our relationship, the sexual side was disgusting, vile. Makes me fucking sick just trying to talk about it, and I'll talk about it more, just not now, because it makes me fucking like basically the reason why she says that about me is because she was 16 when she dated a 21-year-old, right? The new boyfriend, Alex, right? He's a who is one of her friends right in front of her, and she condemned it at the time.
Basically saying that that side of the relationship was absolutely awful in every way possible. He also said that Sashley's now boyfriend, Alex, who was 21 years old at the time of dating Sashley, who was only 16, was one of Sashley's friends, and her knowing that, doing nothing at all, continued to date him, or at least started to date him, fully knowing about what was going on in that situation. Like, dude, if what Sashley's ex-boyfriend is saying is actually real, then that is absolutely awful. To knowingly date somebody who openly one of your friends. And I know a lot of people will argue that she might have been manipulated by him not to do anything, but still, that still doesn't excuse you of all critical thinking skills you have at the age of 16. Take for example, if somebody has like a rough upbringing, it does not give them the right to do everything and anything they want without any responsibility at all. They are still responsible for the actions and the choices they make. And at the age of 16, you have some level of critical thinking. I would say around 75% of an adult. The next thing he told to me was to be careful if I ever made a video on this, which I am doing right now. So
that might be worth making a video on, but you'll notice she'll never actually contact you directly. She'll send one of her little friends out. Last time it was to legally threaten a 15-year-old girl,
saying that she might pursue legal action against me and get one of her friends basically to text me or like bring a lawsuit towards me, which I heavily doubt that will happen. He then said it happened once with a 15-year-old girl and another person who I'm not gonna name, probably because I don't know their association with anything. But yeah, if this is true, legally threatening a 15-year-old girl for exposing some things you have done in your past is honestly just awful and disgusting. Like, I kid you not, I've had this happen to me a couple of times before with Blazy Fox and the whole situation with that. And even instilling fear into somebody and like telling all your viewers to like mass reports or like try to strike down a video just for having a different perspective or anything like that is just awful. It's a terrible system of trying to completely silence someone's opinion. But yeah, I'm really hoping that these accusations aren't real at all, because that would mean on top of all the things she's done, she's also trying to silence the truth, which would be a whole other debacle in it of itself. But anyways, after that I told him was there any other terrible things she she has done to him, and this is what I got. Made fun of me after dated a guy who her best friend, sent a IRL stalker to me and my friends when we were in high school, slandered me in front of thousands of people, claimed I was a I can think of way more. Oh yeah, ordering shit to my house and gaslighting me about it. And she randomly claimed to be 11, and I broke up with her on the spot, and then she got mad at me. Now, in this paragraph, he said a lot of very serious allegations that were targeted towards her. The first of them I can't really even say on this platform at all, but the second one I can say. Basically, he said that she sent an IRL stalker to his school to monitor him. He also said that she slandered him in front of thousands of people, which is a pretty easy claim to make, mainly because we could see all the claims that she has made on her ex-boyfriend. When I asked him about what she said about all the hate she was getting about her sexualizing the content, this is what he said. Well, she disregards most of it. Since we've broken up, she's put it on kind of a performance gesture. For example, claiming to be non-binary to avoid accusations. But when I knew her, and again, she wasn't even 16, she used slurs, as did I. I'm not proud of it, but at least I'll be honest. She denies and deflects and blames everything on me. And to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised if 90% of the things she has done in her past have been hidden. I always found her past to be extremely sketchy and how she was always the good guy in every single situation and scenario. And she had a die-hard fan base that was there to protect her tooth and nail for every single micro-infraction she has ever done. So this comes here to the end where I asked him one final question. Do you think Sashley was a good person at heart? And this is what he said. That's a hard question to answer. Now, no. She's been under the influence of all looked at as completely fine by her adult friends. She has willingly spread lies about me, gaslit me for months. When I met her, man, she was somebody who struggled socially and often caused people to dislike her. But I found before stuff got to that level, I did find her to be a sweet girl. And to be honest, what he said there spoke a lot about what modern society is all about. But yeah, that was the end of this video. If you enjoy my content, or if you enjoyed this video at least, then please consider subscribing to me. It helps me out a lot and supports my channel. So yeah, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.